Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday morning market webcast. Okay, daily chart, and how does this consolidation period end? I mean, you've got, and we are consolidating. It may not feel like it because of what's going on in the world or what's going on with oil or the whole thing, but we certainly are consolidating. Big move down, little pop, shelved it for a little bit, popped it, bled it up, and now we're shelved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sessions basically trading between 2701 and 2885, which, look, hey, that's 185 handles. That's awesome. Okay. There's a whole lot of elbow room between 2701 and 2885. But relatively speaking, when you're talking about 3397 down to 2174, then, carving out, 170 handle consolidation range, that's about 10% less than the move. That's why it's as whippy as it is at times, and it's choppy, and neither side is really executing at the edges, not only of the total range, but the range is getting smaller, and they're not executing at the edges of that range either. Okay. So the hourly chart, we talked about this yesterday, and we talked about it last night. If you haven't had a chance to go back and watch the evening webcast, go take a look at that. We talk about some various scenarios surrounding this. You can see how tight this hourly chart, you see how tight these Bollinger Bands are getting. Consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion. So we're getting closer to decision time on what this price consolidation, and we can zoom out here. I mean, it looks wide, and it's certainly wide enough to trade, and it's certainly wide enough to do very well, and we have. But overall, when you talk about where we've been, we're consolidating up here. We just are. So yesterday, in the middle of the day chart of the day, we talked about converting 2790 to walk up to the 9-day, 2800, and the 50. So you can see the 9 days here at 2800, 99 yesterday, 98, 84. And you can see this flattening out of the 9-day, which you can see on the daily chart as well, just underscores this 9-10 day just consolidation. I thought this move down was a little bit steep, and we talked about it at the time. You've got matching lows at 27.17 quarter that the bears have really no interest in dealing with. They certainly didn't deal with it yesterday. They lost the mid-band. That opened the 9-day. That was a nice move. It came back in and tested the mid-band, and it has been testing the mid-band on the hourly chart basically all night long, with only a mild couple of breaks, 73, 72, 75. So we're jammed between 2800 and 2775, and the bands are getting tighter. So what do the bulls need to do? Same thing they needed to do yesterday. They got to convert 2800, the 50, the roundy, the 9-day. They got to get up into weekly pivot. They did the little blow off yesterday at 2808, and they didn't look good after. Didn't look good after at all. They took it down pretty hard. Now, you can chalk that up to profit taking, and at 3:58 in the afternoon, that's typically what I'll chalk it up to. But then, as it gets into the night, they take it right back up and do 28.0575. They put a little marginal lower high in. So that has to get dealt with. That has to get converted. This has to be support today. And then have a move up to the weekly pivot. Ideally, they contend with that. And for the bulls, they close somewhere up here. If you're the bears, you better take advantage of this lower high and stop printing stuff with 28s on it. Convert this hourly mid-band. You're going to have to break the daily pivot, which held price in here and here overnight, and you're going to have to get back down into these 2740s. And when you get there, you're going to have to stay there. Now, if the answer to both of these scenarios is no, then we're not ready yet. We're just going to keep on consolidating, and things are going to keep flattening out. It's going to get choppy and whippy. Once it's ready, though, you're going to have one of two things. You're going to reach for the 100-day, 2905 exponential, and reach for the 200-day in the upper band, which are down around 2944 if you get an upside break. And you can't say, oh, well, this is parabolic. I mean, we're overextended. We're overbought. I mean, we've been consolidating for 10 days in a range that's like 12% of the original range. We are not parabolic, and we're sure as hell not overbought. So what we are is we are either basing for a move higher, or we're kind of petering out for a move down. Now, all right, let's play the go down game. If they can't get it done at 2,800 and they lose 1725, that opens up daily 20 period simple moving average, the daily midband, 2688. So both sides have a chance to get it done. They have their chance. That's what I named the webcast last night. Both sides have their chance. And these are some of the ways that this consolidation can end. But don't kid yourself into thinking that 2,800 is price rejection and we're done going up and this is an exhausted move to the upside. It's not. And don't kid yourself into saying, you know, everything's okay in the world and we're going to go right back to highs. This isn't going to be a V. I mean, maybe it is, and that's fine. We can be long for a V, and that'll be a lot of handles, and it's good. But I think what you really have to say to yourself is, you know, what is the next, you know, what does the next 10, 15, 20 handles tell me about the next 20 handles, and go from there. Right now, we're consolidated, and those are the scenarios to get out of the consolidation, at least from little old me. So everybody have a fantastic day. Oh, let's just talk about the open. Volume weighted average price, 86s. It is in lockstep with the hourly midband. Proprietary moving average, 88 and change. 5-minute midband, 89. So 86 to 89. I'm not telling you anything you can't see on any chart. It's all jammed in there. It's got to make a decision, and then that corresponds with the up and down levels that I've given you. So have a great day. There'll be more stuff out on social. Look out for the chart of the day. The briefing report will be out about 9 o'clock. So pivots, levels, support resistance charts, all kinds of stuff in there. Check that out. Watch the evening webcast from last night. Stay safe, stay healthy. Sign up for our webinar on April the 28th on consistency in trading. It's free to everybody. I don't do free ones. I don't do free public ones very often because I run out of stuff to say, and I think we get into webinar exhaustion in the world. But I'm doing one on the 28th, 4:30. There's a button on this post to sign up for that. So just click it, sign up, and I'll see you then. Stay safe, stay healthy, trade them well. All the best. Talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.